All right, so breaking dishes up in here all night. I ain't gonna stop until I see police and lights. I'm a fight a man, a man, a man, a man, a man, a man. Okay, she said she'll fight a man, right? She sure did. She said she'll fight a man. Now, this was 2007, 10 years ago. The fight happened in 2009, right? There was the Clyde Davis. So I saw the interview of Chris Brown, and what made me, because I was going to wait later on to results, and then the storming happened, and this is now September the 2nd. And what happened was, when I was going to look to, I was cleaning up my apartment, because Labor Day weekend, and when I was cleaning up everything yesterday and the day before last, um, I had played my Rihanna "Good Girl Go Bad." That was my birthday present 10 years ago. Yeah, my cousin, who's same age as her, gave me 10 years ago Rihanna, because it was an umbrella. Okay, so the reason why I brought her song up, because remember the song came out in 2007. Actually, wasn't released in radio station, but her album came out when Umbrella was the biggest hit 10 years ago. That's when her and Chris Brown was dating. And I was like, why are you dating him? You should be dating me. When Rihanna turned 18, 2006? Yeah, because her and my cousin same age. And he a couple months older, a couple months younger than her. They won 88. So when she turned 18 2006, I was like, ooh. Well, I was 26, 27 years. I said, ooh, dang, I want to go with her. You know what I'm saying? And that's when I don't want to do this anymore. I don't want to take away her life. I said, her. So, man, every time I walk at the door, I see her dying little more inside. I don't want to hurt her anymore. I don't want to take away her life. I don't want to be a murderer. Oh, I love that song. Oh, I love that song. I'm the piano and story of my life. Oh, yes, I love that song. Oh, I love that song. I'm sorry. Okay. Anyway, I remember that song when it came out. And I was supposed to go see her because she came to El Paso like before 2007. So I remember probably leaving there, and my hair wasn't did. So, and my hairstyle, she a sister from New Jersey. Remember, she knew about the East Side High and all that other stuff when they had Lean on Me. And so she was in El Paso, Texas. So she had got sick. And she had got a family emergency, so my hair wasn't undid, baby. I wasn't coming like buckwheat, going to UTEP, which is University of Texas in El Paso, and minors game, Rihanna performing, and everybody said, you should know, my hair was not did. They won't allow us to wear caps. You know what I'm saying? No, I hate the Job Corps policy. They didn't allow us to wear caps when we go on their trip, something like that, and my hair was not did. And I didn't want to look like no buckwheat up in there. I need a perm, and I need my hair braided. You know what I'm saying? So I was like, damn, I can't be looking like this. So I wore my hair out, ready for her to go see, to get my hair done. And she had oh Lord, she had an emergency. So what happened is, I didn't get a chance to see Rihanna. So I remember when I was working, was this because it was a year anniversary of me working at Greg Albert's, who's the governor now, for child support. Then I worked CPS. Yeah, the week after Labor Day, I worked for CPS to Halloween, almost Halloween. I worked at CPS. So as a temp, so I was making buku money then. Even though it wasn't legit job, I almost left because I was trying to move this girl that's I met on Craigslist. No, not a girlfriend. She was a roommate, and I was about to move into to get out of my family house. I don't forget them. Oh, there was some tragic times. Then with my grandparents and my dad. Oh Lord, it was okay. So anyway, don't remind that situation. But doing I was doing that situation, and my cousin was working as well, and he would work when he would go because he was going to Purview. He stopped going to Purview, so he started working, and that's when later on he had this girlfriend. Later on, it was real pregnant. So anyway, not tell all their business. So he about to be a dad, okay? And so what happened is he bought me a Rihanna CD, Girl Girl Go Bad, and I was playing it here from 10 years ago. And I remember when I would go to sleep, when I oversleep, not for work, but oversleep, also when I oversleep. Um, yeah, no, I go to work. I still come on time, ride a taxi, whatever. I missed the bus. But I will find a man. I remember, and I'll never forget, I had a dream due to that song playing when it was supposed to wake me up, when Umbrella was supposed to wake me up, because I had my grandmother had let me borrow one of her CD alarm thing, So Umbrella was wake me up every morning, okay? You know what I'm saying? During that time. And so, because Umbrella was my song. Well, I love that song, yes. Umbrella was my song, and I remember before. See, it was a year ago. It was 10 years ago before the Hurricane Ike, and next year will be 10 years to Hurricane Ike. It was a lot of storms. We had a lot of storms. I remember leaving from work, had to get a taxi. Sometimes praying I don't get straight. But like, yes, okay. In 2007, I remember Umbrella was popping. She was. I mean, it's raining. Remember body art. I was trying to be a body art model. Yes, so I was trying to go back. I was doing working, trying to be a model, and trying in the entertainment industry as well. And so that's why I kept my look good. I'm a pretty boy type of man. I'm a metrosexual. I kept my hair braided every week. Get my hair braided. Bring my shampoo with me. Do grow shampoo. As I was growing my hair too. And do grow shampoo. And then braid my hair. And I also, cause going to Shopstown Mall was expensive. It was $60. No, $40 to braid hair, and then to relax it was 60. So I would go to beauty school right on I don't know what happened to Savannah Beauty School. I used to go to Savannah Beauty School because I heard you go to beauty school, barber college, you get your hair cut, cheap and whatever. So I went to Texas Beauty School or wherever I was braid my hair. And I don't forget them days. Every week, get my hair braided. Every week. And remember, we had Job Corps money along with my money. Yeah, every week to get my hair braided. Every week. And buying stuff to make yourself look good. And CVS was expensive. Okay? I don't forget them days. Okay? Because we didn't have CVS in El Paso. And CVS here in Houston, when I left Houston in 2004, like right after Janet Jackson, Justin Timberlake situation in the Super Bowl, was Echo Drugs. And then when I saw CVS, I went to San Antonio to go in 2004, and I remember they closed down Echo Drugs and made CVS. When I came back here, we had CVS. Okay, so going to CVS and buying good looking products to make myself look good and hygienical products and everything was expensive, especially Dr. Miracle. I don't forget the days. I remember for $40 at CVS. Dr. Miracle braid gel. Oh dang, all type of stuff. Yes, then buying everything from head to toe. You know what I'm saying? Because I was trying to keep my look good. So when I ever get a modeling, gig in Houston, and I remember the clubs had, singing gigs. I never forget 2008 or 7. I felt sorry for his brother because he get his stuff for his thing downtown. And he was his mom. I wish I had a mom like you. This was supporting her son. And when we got out of the car, I don't forget, the CDs dropped in that dirty water. And, they be pissing everything. People, home people, you never know. He said, oh, fuck. He had CDs where he was trying to go to audition. I don't forget that 2008 or 9, some one of those times. But remember, they were popular because the entertainment industry was popular. In 2007, he had MySpace. I don't forget the days. I mean to go away and search y'all, but I don't forget them damn days. Shit. I don't forget them motherfucking days. I'm sorry to say it. Those were good old days. I had bad times at home, but coming out. It was great. My birthday was okay. It was 2 Fridays ago. Not yesterday. 2 Fridays. There's an old video I did for my Instagram about me at Spaghetti Warehouse. So that we know that, okay? But remember when the statue of Columbus Day, that was on my birthday. Okay. So anyway, point is, so going back to Rihanna and Chris Brown. I remember waking up in the morning when I was working at the child support technician job I had as a temp. The governor, Greg Barber, was not a governor then. Attorney General to CPS, working many state jobs as a temp, trying to get a job at working for the state. Okay, and I don't forget that waking up in the morning, Umbrella wake me up. Ever since my cousin bought me that CD, Umbrella wake me up. Come into me, come into me. I'm gonna get to that subject. I'm talking about the color skin too. Well, I'm gonna get to that later on. So anyway, so Chris Brown I remember I was like, why Rihanna going here? Cause remember Rihanna 1 year older than Chris. Okay, he's 10 years younger than me. She's 9 years younger than me. Cause her and my cousin both 88 babies. Um, and so I remember them days, and I was like, why is she going with him? She turned 18, go with me, go with an older man. Leave that little boy alone. Leave Chris Brown. I remember, but let me see, we can find it. Girl, I remember back in El Paso, Texas, they play that damn song. So, if a man on the floor, where you at? Let me know. Let me see you can run. No. Remember how he said, yeah, I remember that song. You know what I'm saying? So, even man and on the floor, whatever he said, yeah, she was fine back then, yes. And I remember I was like, damn, stop going with this young dude. I know he was 1 year younger than her, but I'm like, damn, can I go with Rihanna? Cause she turned 18. I'm like, ooh, you know what I'm saying? I was 26 years old, like, damn. Okay, so she grown now, she fine. Okay, now she available. Cause I remember in El Paso when Run the Girl was popping in 2005. Cause El Paso hip hop station play that. So besides reggaeton and Chicano rap, they'll play them hip hop artists and R&B artists, Chris Brown and Rihanna. And Mr. DJ, what's the song? Pound Replay was overplayed. When they had Hurricane Katrina in New Orleans and the two, why she, why can't she be with you? She need you. Talking about Rihanna. I'm gonna get to the subject on that. Hold on, G-Lo. Hold on. My Rican brother. Hold on. You know, Kamate, hold on. Let me get to the subject. So, when I was in New Orleans, no, I was in New Orleans. No, I was when we had New Orleans hurricane. I was in El Paso, Texas, and we had these two women from the El Paso, from coming to El Paso Job Corps from New Orleans Job Corps, okay, to stay with us. We had the Cougars and UTEP Minor, U of H versus, don't forget, and Upon Replay was popping then, okay, and Ronnie Girl was popping. So of course when we found out she was 16 years old, 17 years old, like nope, I'm not R. Kelly. But when the next year she turned 18, I said, whoa, well I'm gonna go with her now. I was 26 years old, and I remember I don't want to do this. Oh, dang, I remember that song. Whew. Okay. I love Miss Rihanna, and even the Latino guys love Rihanna, okay? And the Latino girls love Chris Brown. Don't forget them days. And so, besides sisters, loving Chris Brown and brothers like in Rihanna, okay? Yeah, Latino, yes, because they were popping back in them days in El Paso, okay? And so when I was like, Don, what? I said, and how did everybody know they was going together? Because remember Michael Jackson performed at the World Music Awards and See We Are the World, and they did a skit where Rihanna played a woman from Thriller, and Chris Brown played Michael Jackson. That's his idol, okay? So I don't forget. And everybody was talking about how John Bon Jovi didn't want to be around Michael Jackson because of the case that he won. You know what I'm saying? I remember hearing that rumor like, John, shut up. I like your music. Living on the Prayer back in 30 years ago because I was 8 years old when that song came out. But damn, I mean, dude, the man won the case. He not molest no kid. John Bon Jovi, I gave him a side eye because I like his rock music. So she can pass for it. Yeah, she can. She can pass. Remember, they're from the Caribbean. Remember, she's Barbados, and her mom's from Guyana in South America. Her mom's from Guyana, her dad from Barbados. He's part Irish. That's why she got them green eyes. Yeah, Rihanna. So anyway, so what happened is that she passed for Latina, like a Dominican Puerto she can, and so anyway, so what happened is when I never forget back in them days, damn, when I heard about the Rihanna Chris Brown, of course I'm like, why did he hit her? You know, but my cousin, Teen Chris Brown. And so when Rated R came out, which I was playing that too, and I was playing my part because I had the Rated R CD. G4L Gangster for Life is my favorite song that be yeah, no for real. Cause when you get revenge, I used to when I get mad from work back in 2013 when I bought the album 2013 when it came out 2009, and when I had Barnes Noble's card, and they smell it to me. And I'm sorry, but I get mad at things at work, whatever, or at Media Tech or whoever in the hood here. I put that song, "Gangsta for Life." Revenge is sweet, yeah. So sweet. Yeah, I love that song. I'm sorry, that's my revenge song. And but I love the Rihanna already album. So what happened is when she came out with that song, when that album, she had the interview with on 2020, and my cousin said she lying, Rihanna lying. She hit him. And I said, "You think so?" I said, "I don't think. I think he hit her. No, she hit him. And if a woman wants to hit a man, she deserves to get treated like one. I don't believe in hitting no woman, but doggone it." And I have to agree with that because I don't care who's the weaker, stronger sex. They teach everybody in kindergarten, regardless what your gender is, you be transgender, intersex, don't matter. Okay, keep your hands to yourself, both genders. So, what made me want to hear this song? Because I was remember cleaning up. I was looking for some CDs, and some of my CDs are messed up because I had mildew. And when I was cleaning my apartment for the other spectrum, I put GD Quad. Thank you. I put bleach on my CDs because they had some had mildew from the old apartment and in this apartment. Remember, we don't have no central air in this so damn ghetto ass apartment. So anyway, I can't wait to get the fuck out of here and get some money, get the hell out of this place. Some real money, okay? But at the same time, we didn't get flooded in this area. We didn't. The only thing that was flooded was the in a hurricane. We had to thank God on that. The only thing that was flooded was the streets. You know what I'm saying? That's why people was parking their cars in the sidewalk doing. And I went to the porch, started singing "Rolling the River." I was on my porch and rolling the river and started singing "Wade in the Water." And everybody would laugh. Anyway, yeah, for real. Cause I'm like, and I started saying, man, remember on Beauty Shop, Amazing Grace, Alfred Water in the Beauty Shop when they the lights cut. Woo. Anyway. So we didn't get flooded in this area. I mean, if I was living in them doggone other apartments with them expensive places, mostly the rich areas got flooded. And yeah, that's what I mean. We got some other projects and some ghettos got flooded, but mostly the rich areas got flooded. And I'll make a video about they said about black folks getting overlooked. Yeah, they people African American was getting overlooked, but at the same time, the reason why they was out there in the area also besides race, money. Them people flooded. Like I said in my video, I don't want to be evil, but the ones who threw my applications and whoever it was of any kind, especially and not the stereotype 9-10-year-old Caucasian, but yeah, you have some black and Hispanic folks who do the same thing too. Threw an application, didn't hire me for a job, their house got flooded. I don't feel sorry. Forgive me for saying it, but I'm sorry. And this side, we didn't get this community. We didn't get flooded. Nope, this ghetto apartments, we didn't get flooded in our apartments. They got flooded in the streets. We get to so anyway. Point is, but yeah. So but I believe that gender equality. Don't hit me. You know what I'm saying? So people understand. So I kind of did Rihanna hit him? And I remember when I was working in those places back in 2007, the temp jobs, the state agencies at the time, that song, I remember one time, because every day when I was off from work or not working, I would fall asleep with the song on. I went on medication then. And the whole album playing, the whole Rihanna "Good Girl Go Bad" album playing, and I remember hearing "I'm a Fighter Man." I remember it was some party and I was dreaming, and at some function at a job in my dream, and I forget. And I remember a sister by my complexion, probably a little lighter, was in the dream. She had a little ponytail, like a medium length ponytail, and they was having a party. And I remember in the dream, the kids were out there, at this job at function. She was dancing with a little girl, and "I'm a fighter man." I forget. So when I was cleaning my apartment, bleaching the floor and everything else straight up, that's it. I put some Rihanna on. When I put that Rihanna song on, I said, "Wait a minute." And then we talk about the Chris Brown 2009 fight. I'm like, what she talking about Chris Brown? Because then I said, hold up. Everybody was talking about Lovey T and other YouTubers were talking about the Chris Brown interview. I said, let me look at this interview this morning since I woke up this morning, okay? And I need to get my hair yeah. They call them hairstyles to get it done. But in points. So it was. So she said. So I said, yeah. I said, so I remember the lyrics. She said, I said, I'm kicking ass because my cousin bought the Walmart version. He used to work by Walmart in the East area. So that's what I got. I don't have the real version. It's cleaner compared to rated R. But she said, I thought she said, I'm kicking niggas. I thought she was saying that in the song when they edited that part. As I saw the lyrics online, she said, I'm kicking ass. Okay. I'm breaking dishes up in here all night. I'm not gonna stop until I see police and lights. I'm a fighter man. Remember, this song came out in 2007. They went to Clyde Davis' party. God dog, what is everything happening at Clyde Davis' party? When Whitney Houston died, God dog, what's going on at Clyde Davis' party? And everybody speculated Illuminati, and then they said Obama was at the same hotel when Clyde Davis and when Whitney Houston died. God dog. Anyway, let's get to the subject. So, remember they left. So when he talked about Clyde Davis' party, remember he said he wanted to marry Rihanna, but he had a side chick. A thought delicious. Okay, he had a side chick. Chris Brown was what? Now he was 20, so he was getting his freak on with Rihanna and the other girl. Ooh, Chris Brown. Damn. I wish I was 10 years younger. Let me stop. Anyway, boy. And he had money at 20 years old. Woo, God dog it. I was 30 at the time. So, Chris Brown, let me stop, Lord, forgive me. Chris Brown said he had another girl on the side, remember he was a pretty boy type, Remember that song, Kiss, whatever song with him and what's T-Pain, and I hate the word nappy, when he said nappy boy and pretty boy, remember they were saying that? Okay, he was a pretty boy, and all the girls loved Chris Brown, okay? Don't forget them days. I said, damn, I wish I was 10 years old and come up to be Chris Brown. I remember saying that too. Anyway, but yeah, he had a girl on the side. He had some, I want to find out who this girl is. Let me stop. Shoot, baby, we all have, where's she at? She's still single. Let me stop. Anyway, he had a side piece. When he had a side piece outside, that pissed Rihanna because he told his side piece. Hey, don't when I'm out, act like you don't know me. And it goes back to the song. Remember that song came out when Mace came out back in 2000, back in 98, 97, when I graduated. Why you there looking at me? Why my girl standing there? Remember the song? Why you over there looking at me? Oh yeah, I don't forget them days. Shoes. I was around about Chris Brown age at the time when that song came out. Because Mace became a preacher, in 99, 98? Like, bad boy. Remember the song? Remember he did the song from Gloria Stuff on My Sound Machine? I don't forget them days. Okay. And Mace was popping in. I don't forget them days. So, it was a Mace song or Loon? No, Loon came later on. One of them bad boys, people from Bad Boy Records from Diddy days, okay? Which got connection to Clyde Davis. Anyway, let's get to the subject. Makes sense. So, when they said, why you there looking at me? Yeah, there was a dope gem. Why you over there looking at me? And that's true. Well, my girl standing there, exactly. And so, in that situation, the girl that he was fucking with, so to say it like that, being freaky with, was at the party, Clyde Davis party. Okay, God, what you doing, Clyde Davis? I don't expect no believe in Illuminati stuff, but damn, it made me seeing things going to happen. And then later on, a couple years later, Whitney Houston died. What's going on down there at Clyde Davis party? God dog, they do a spiritual, when they say about a spirit food. Remember everybody was talking about a spirit ritual? They talking about when Hillary Clinton was running for president. Yeah, everybody said. Because I watched some damn old crazy ass video about some Illuminati stuff. Anyway, I don't believe that's true. But let's get to the subject. So, anyway, the girl was over there looking at Chris Brown while Rihanna was staying there. And he was like, dude, he want to talk. And she walked, so Rihanna got mad. And he did mention, and if I'm not mistaken, in the interview, that there was fighting and physical assaults between both of them. I'm sorry, once the woman gets physical, I will walk away. Only time that I'll put my hands on her is she put her hands on me. That goes for anybody, okay? It's called self-defense. Okay, same thing. If I put my hand on a woman, she had a right to fight me back too. Okay, so in Chris Brown, they were young and old. Anybody, if any of your partners, male, female, were you the opposite sex or the same sex these days, whatever y'all couple, anybody puts a hand on you. That's why I don't believe in people put a hand on the kid. Okay, all the kid put a hand on her. Anybody puts a hand on you, walk away. Okay, anytime physical, that's why even with family, that's why I don't go visit, because the physical altercation might happen. So, okay, you ain't gonna put a hand on me. Okay, I don't care what you believe in. Okay, so point is, for real. So, if anybody put a hand on you, that's a no-no. The relationship will stop. Don't continue trying to work it out. They already have a violent streak. They ain't got rid of that violent streak. There's no reason to be with that person. Trust me, if Chris Brown and Rihanna did that, this whole shebang would never have happened. Intelligence. So, she got mad and she started hitting him. And you know, Chris Brown pumping weight. I don't forget them days because he was in that This Christmas movie. And one thing, I love the movie. It was an African descendant family. But I did not like, as minorities, and I got Hispanic in me too. Spanish Creole, okay? Now, from Latin America that I know, okay? And I didn't, even before I did not know at the time, I didn't like the fact that Lupe Ontiveros, who played in Housewives, what's it called, Desperate Housewives, she also played Selena's killer, Don Salazar, and she was on it about Latino in America, CNN with Soledad O'Brien, before they had black and Latin. They had, yeah, I'm gonna get. I watched both. You know, she's Afro-Latina and Irish. Talking about Soledad O'Brien, and she interviewed Lupe Ontiveros. Remember, not to tell my business. Lupe Ontiveros from El Paso. I never met Lupe Ontiveros. God rest her. She died in 2012, along with Whitney Houston, Donald Summer at the time, and Gina Rivera. I don't forget them days. But her cousin, her darker, like Chicano cousin, who's a little bit my complexion, he was my last RA. Registered Advisor Dick, but I've been telling my business. I don't know if he's still there. He tried to probably retire because he had gray hair and everything. And he had, yeah, and I know not to be all technical, I'll go ahead and he got Negro blood in him too, because he had a broad nose and he was one of the darkest Mexican guys that worked, you know, Mexican men that worked at like the RAs. Like the rest of them were light, especially the other one I had that was tall like white men, okay? My second RA. But other than that, he was, and I remember saying that, yeah, I said, yeah, everybody said, yeah, who is Mrs. Whoever, I'm going to say that, I'm going to there. And I said, you know, the big Latino man, older man with gray hair, he's about a little bit my complexion, maybe lighter, but a little bit lighter, he's darker, he has a broad nose, everybody laughing. Yeah, well, that's his cousin, even though she's lighter than him, that's his cousin. Okay, he told me and my Chicano friend who's part of Chinese down the family tree, we went to, during 2004, before 2005, we went to a Chinese restaurant. And when he said that the lady who, I thought he said Yolanda Salazar was his cousin. I said, what? You know what I'm saying? No. I said, I said, what? And he said, no, the woman that played her. Oh, I'm like, okay, you know, I'm sorry, I said, what? You know, I love me some Selena. You know damn well. That's the one. Everybody speaks Spanish because of her, okay? You sing in Spanish. You know, because I'm from Texas. That's what actually, I mean, I did listen to Sarah Cruz, but I wasn't into her and Gloria Estefan when she came to Mi Tierra. I remember Gloria Estefan in the 80s when she was singing in English, okay? But when I, you know, going to a predominantly Latino middle school and high school in the east side of Harris County, you know what I'm saying? We used to be predominantly white one period of time and listen to Hana music, they got into my, so that's how I like Selena, okay? And by her exotic features with them big lips, you know where the big lips come from, the third root of Mexico, not the two in the fur, okay? But she got that native look, and a lot of comes, okay? And yeah, okay, that really got my attention. So, there's gonna be Nubian Queen lips, Afro Mexicana lips, okay? Point is, some big lips. So, that really got my attention back in 94, 93, 94. That's why I started listening to her, okay? And so when I heard he said, that's the woman that plays it. So anyway, point is, the movie This Christmas with Chris Brown and another person from Houston, Loretta Devine. Loretta Devine, who played with Wayne Tissell, she's from Houston. She's from Acres Home, by the way, Acres Home on the Northwest Side. And anyway, so point is, when I saw, I didn't like her playing the maid. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, come on, that's not, dude. You don't want to buy it. You I mean, that's the same thing that when I went to El Dorado. Why does brother here shining shoes? You know, when I was going to see Stevie, it's the Hunter Plus was actually that's the place that Slim actually performed before she died. After the big concert she had in Ashdown in March before she died, the last it was in a small club, by the way. Pay attention to it. That's the last 95 in March before she died. That's Muslim. And I never forget it was a brother shining looking at me. I'm like, dude, you over here shining somebody. She don't look at me because I'm here. And there was another brother in there too, was with a Hispanic woman. I'm by myself. And I'm mixed with Spanish Creole. You don't look the stereotypical Hispanic. You get what I'm saying? But don't get mad at me for being here. What if they made sure you need to leave or something? He give me all Google eyes. I'm like, I ain't shining up by her shoes. I don't do that shit. I know my history. You older than I am. Anyway, no, I don't care. I'm not seducing myself to that. That's why I don't take them low paying jobs that y'all want my immigrants taking. Okay? And thank you. I say y'all, because I don't want about like high class money. Okay? Well, the good thing I didn't have her because I didn't want to be flooded, no offense. Because that's most of the places we got flooded with them high class areas. But anyway, who wants to get to the subject? So Chris Brown, that's when he was pumped. I remember watching that movie and he pumped way he had the tattoos. Remember, he didn't have tattoos 2005. He had tattoos later on 2006, 7. He started to get older, right? When he turned 18 in 2007, okay? May. You know what I'm saying? And let me let you know, that dude's a tourist. Remember when he was in Houston this year with Cap G, the Latino rapper? They was party at the club that I don't go to no more. They fucked up my damn birthday, my 34th birthday in 2013. Okay, Grooves. Okay, that motherfucking stupid ass club. I hope it gets shot out by some club by some white man in Austin. That coon club, I call it, because they messed up my 34. But go to my videos in 2013, I'm going to detail that. When it was at the club, okay, remember, and it was on Cinco de Mayo, it was because his birthday's on the 8th. My grandma and my dad's birthday's on the 5th. That's how I know. Them tourists, I'm a Leo. Them tourists are notorious. They are stubborn and mean. So it makes a lot of sense why he has that attitude. I'm sorry. I don't believe horoscopes on a theological level about a star telling the future, okay? Because only God does that. But when it comes to people characteristics, I do fit the criteria of a Leo. Okay, I'm sorry to say it. And people I know Taurus, them Taurus people, whoo, they are mean. Meaning them are stubborn, mean, they don't care, they cold-hearted. Remember, the one that raised me, okay? So, yes, they are, ooh, Jesus. So when I heard about the as a May 1989, I said, oh, no wonder the dude is like that. So as I said, no. Yeah, but I never seen Chris Brown in those skinny jeans. That was mostly Lil Wayne. Yeah. I don't have no problem with skinny jeans. I don't. I can't wear them. Let me explain why I can't wear skinny jeans. No offense, because you're a dude, G-Lo, but any out there, because it's the stuff. No, I'm sorry, it's too much. No, let me tell you right. I used to dress kicker. You call it the cowboy vaquero. Yeah, because I was trying to be a Tejano artist 20 years ago, excuse me. And wearing them tight jeans, the Western jeans, I would wear them, but I was like, because I'm not trying to talk about my anatomy, no offense, that's too much. So I sometimes will mix it up and put baggy. Now, I didn't sag my pants, but I would have baggy. And when people say, why are you wearing your wide leg pants with this? Because I'm sorry, I told her straight up, it's too. I mean, it's I'm not lying. My stuff doesn't, and I remember for real. And I remember I was trying to go to Tejano Fest. I didn't get a chance 2013, and I was at Melrose on Southwest Side trying on Western clothes, and even wearing that. And he was, why are you wearing them tight ass jeans? These are not tight. And I was mean this old stupid ass stud. I'll call laws on her, that stupid ass bitch. You must be guys know, sister. Don't stereotype gender and like also racial wise. I do listen to Tejano music. I was going to Tejano Fest and I went wearing that because I ain't been to Tejano Fest and you know what I'm saying. I'm a big Big fan of Tejano music. I love Tejano music. If it wasn't by public medication, I would have me go on in my doggone refrigerator right now, jamming to Tejano music. Y todo para qué, todo para qué. Okay, thank you, okay? So, remember, I'm from the east side, okay? Okay, I'm from the east side. So, so I'm, that's me, that's so I can relate to Cap G. He grew up in the hood, okay? You know what I'm saying? So I can relate to him. That's why I defend him, okay? And we're both Leos, by the way. So at one point, he's a July Leo. I'm August. His same birthday as my dog grandfather who passed away, okay, on my dad's side. Anyway, so point is, so, oh, weird. Anyway, point is, so Chris Brown, when I heard about the thing, I said, yeah, 19, he did beat her up, because them Taurus are mean. But we found out later on, it's Rihanna. She attention, and I'm sorry, I had to, I heard linked to bladder problems and sweat. Yeah, well, I don't know about bladder, but yes, my balls were sweating. I'm sorry. I remember in the 90s, wearing those, I had Levi's, relaxed fit type jeans, and straight leg. So that was the jeans you wear. Remember, because that was the 80s clothes, and my family who were men who grew up in them, they would wear that. The baggy, that's when we came out with the baggy in the 90s. You know what I'm saying? So I wore the wide leg to keep up with the style. I couldn't sag. I'm glad I didn't sag. My parents would not let me sag, okay? And different from our sagging, talking about my generation, was they had an oversized shirt to cover your underwear. These dudes automatically just show the underwear. That's just nasty. Cause you wear a belt around your you know what I'm saying, when you wear your sagging your pants. But you wore an oversized shirt to cover your underwear. That's where 2X come from, and I have a 2X shirt. Yeah, extra, instead of extra large and large, you wear a 2X or a 3X. But these young kids, I don't know what the hell. Anyway, point is, but nah, that was itching. And I'm sorry, I've been wearing relaxed fit jeans in the early 90s, because I was preppy, and just like you know what I'm saying? Not to get personal, so I never wore skinny jeans, the true skinny jeans, because y'all wore wide leg, and I wear a straight leg, and that. But when I wear that, if you ever see me wear, that's not from a skinny jeans department. That's come from the wide, the straight leg, relaxed fit department that we in Tejano country, western, you know what I'm saying? Yes, okay. So, cause in country, western clothing, also they wear it in Tejano music and Zydeco too, okay, Zydeco music as well. So that's why I wear it. Yeah, you know what I'm saying. So I don't wear it over all expressions. I mean, people wear it in Texas, but I couldn't wear it in Texas too much because it's too hot. That's why I'm a sandals and no, I don't wear no socks but sandals. I don't. But sandals and shorts guy. And because it's too hot, and like I said, I don't like the hot weather. Even when I was in El Paso, that's how I dress. I dress like, if I had money at the time, I would not tend to dress like a holster Abercrombie type. That was that's how I was trying to copycat sometimes. The clothes was expensive until later on. 10 years ago they would do. They cheaper now because they're going out of business, I heard. But Abercrombie was expensive. Abercrombie fashion was expensive. Yes, I don't forget them days. Not trying to get a job there so I can get the discounts. And they messed my braids. Oh, they had every excuse in the damn book at Gallery and Memorial City, okay? So, let me get to the subject. So, with Chris Brown, that's when that, situation, and someone told me my cousin was right about Chris Brown was telling the truth. It was the 19 day that Rihanna hit him. And when I saw the interview this morning, the full interview, because people was talking about already before the storm had happened, I wanted to wait till later on. Like, for example, I'm trying to make a video about Dick Gregory and Jerry Lewis and all them. I'm gonna make a video about that, but I'm just trying to find more detail, okay, on certain subjects. So I like to wait sometimes to the outcome of it. So what happened is, last time I was cleaning my room, and I actually, and my place is cleaned up now. I took a bath. I have to wash my shower curtain. I took a bath instead. It was a nice bath too. And all of a sudden, while I'm in the bathtub, I got Rihanna Go Bad on, and the CD. And I remember, I'm a father man. I said, wait a minute, hold up. She said, I'm breaking dishes up in here all night. I said, wait a minute, I'm not gonna stop until I see police and lights. I'm a fighter man. I said, hold up, wait a second, hold up. That song came out 2 years before this incident. Oh, I said, wait a second. Hold up. Let me look this interview. Let me look this interview with Chris Brown. I said, and Chris Brown explained. I said, wait a minute. My cousin told me that if Rihanna was lying, he could stand Rihanna after that situation. Then did I hear about the Chris Brown from, you know what I'm saying? That was Drake. Was that Drake? No. Breaking Dishes came out in 2007. Drake was not popping in Houston. I'm glad I say Houston because remember Drake is from Canada. He was an actor. He became popular because of Rap A Lot Records here in Houston. Get Up Boys, Jay Prince, yes. Them Fifth Ward folks who have, Willie D, Bush, and Scarface. He had connection with them here in Houston. That's why Drake come to Houston like he came this summer. Drake always in Houston. Not always, he come down here. And how he got connection with Lil Wayne because he also signed with Young Money. I think he got affiliated with Young Money. You know what I'm saying? They friends. Who act like a white boy? Talking about Drake? I don't know what's acting white or acting black. I know. Actually, I like the persona that Drake plays. I hate the N-word and stuff in his music, but Drake plays a character, a good character in hip hop compared to many other hip hop artists today. And he don't want to make good. I remember I worked at the Drake concert as security, not the security company that I work into with a temp agency. Last year, and it was a diverse crowd. Most Africans, the women was dressed in Revere. Some of the women were dressed in Revere up in there too. Let me stop. And anyway, point is, some of them ladies, I'm like, dang. Okay, anyway, point is, so him and Future had a concert. And it was a diverse crowd. I seen people, even saw a white man with his son there. You know what I'm saying? To go see Drake, and by him being multiracial and having that positive image. It has that effect. I mean, no, we have to be real, okay? People give Drake more respect in the industry, not only because he's real lighter skinned and he's part white Jewish, his image, his persona, you know what I'm saying, in the industry that makes it mainstream. Yes, Lil Wayne, who's dark skinned, 19 Creole, because many people from New Orleans, dark skin, light skin, are Creole. I'm based in Creole, and I'm from Houston, I got roots in Louisiana. But Lil Wayne shows a negative image. And yes, it's a diverse crowd, but I'm going to be honest with you, it's white people where to see a nigga act fool. Yeah, I hate to call it, I'm not calling Lil Wayne a nigga, but you know what I'm saying? It's a minstrel show. You know what I'm saying? When it comes to Drake, yeah, Drake put some street into it, but Drake has his personality, how he, lives. He may have thugs and goons on the side, but there's a time and place. You know what I'm saying? It's not all at once. But why? Okay, can I ask? I was gonna do a video about the masculinity and femininity in black men. Why do people perceive Drake as feminine? I don't see nothing feminine about Drake. Drake talks with voice deeper than mine. Drake dressed like a man. I never seen him dress in like a woman, like in wearing dresses like someone like Eric Spears do. Okay, or Young Thug. Drake doesn't act like no feminine. I don't understand what you perceive is because I read about the colorism in dark and light and all that, but I get tired that people use colorism to describe what's feminine and what's masculine. And by me being in the middle between a fair complected person and a dark skinned person and not being masculine, that has an effect on me too. And I refuse to be the brute, if you ought to call it, in stereotype. I don't believe in that. That's why people shoot us down. And by you saying it, that's why people shoot us down. And even a white cop Not the cop the white cop that this weekend that told that white woman this week, the cop county said that we shoot black people. But the white cop who used to be a cop, when I was telling these Latino folks, because on MediaTek.com, a 19 Mexican dude in Las Vegas ran over and shot a cop, okay? But we understand, people understand it was a Latino cop that was talking with a Latino guy who was suspect. And a dark skinned brother from Florida said if he had been black, he'd been shot in 1 minute. And I say that's very true. And Latinos who probably had issue with police was that's not true. I get tired of black for. Excuse me. First of all, I said I'm African American, French, Spanish, English, American, and I had to defend that. I said, well, guess what? I'm gonna defend his argument. I use me. I'm what we consider dark in our community, even though folks want to be African and use ghettoism. I don't go by that. Dark skin is Wesley Snipes complexion. And I put a video of a white man say, an ex-cop saying it, the darker and the bigger the black man is, the more they're fearful of. That's why they shoot. Even with Fidel Castro, who's black complexion, it took a while for him to get shot. If it been a dark-skinned brother, he been shot. There wouldn't be no lip talk, just right there. Okay? And I even defended on my video. So when the reason I'm bringing this up is that image that dark-skinned men are more masculine, that what Aries Spears was trying to defend, okay, that he got his ass whooped by Zoe Win. I was on Team Win with Zoe Win a little lighter than I am, and then not because he was lighter than I am, but me and Aries Spears had issues last year, and I shot his ass out, not shot him, I'm talking about in words, and he blocked me on Twitter, because defending racial sexism, I call it, and when it comes to fashion, I don't like the fact that while we're using who's more feminine based on color. And even when I was working at my job, my new job, before the storm came in, we were talking about Chrissy versus Kimbella. Chrissy, a brown skin, a little bit my complexion, probably a little darker. Chrissy, who's Jim Jones' wife, I don't think they got married yet. And this real dark skin, who's darker both me and Chrissy, was saying about Kim Bella. See, I told them red bitches, and I said, she's new, she's young. I said, you just got this job, you should not be talking like that. The supervisor's hearing this woman saying this. She young. Them red bitches can't fight. That's what I said, don't matter what color you are. So what happens with Aries Spears and Zoe Williams, and this big dark skinned woman who's older was laughing what I was saying, because she was like, look at this young girl who don't know nothing. You know what I'm saying? Young, because the dark skinned sister who's big, who's cool, she more intelligent, and she knew that she's looking at this young, thin, dark-skinned one who's making all this noise, that she has no sense because she's in her 20s. You know what I'm saying? Or barely in her 20s. The other woman is about to post 30, so that's about me being 30, we both mature. These young people, even looking at what their color shade is, that's what corrupt, that's what made Trump win. Anyway, point is, so the truth of the matter is, I get tired of hearing, oh, someone got lighter skin, they more feminine. Because not only people will do that to me, because, no, for real. You have a lot of ones like Drake complexion try to intimidate me, think they're better because I'm not their complexion. Then you have dark skinned guys who, West is not complexion, want to fight me. You ain't thinking, oh, well, since I'm dark in here, I can beat his ass. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, for real. So, well, y'all want to cry, let's get together, sing Kumbaya, and sing We Are the World, okay? You know what I'm saying? And heal the world, okay? And that's why I said, for collectivism. You got if your personality ain't right, I'm not united with nobody because they have a certain background. If their personality ain't right, I'm not hooking up and being friends or engaging in any type of communication with that person because they're the epitome of the enemy. Okay, when they have an ugly attitude, you can't mix two together when you say you're good and you're bad. Either one or the other. So, point is, so that's why I say I get tired of hearing about Drake. Drake act more masculine than me. So what that tell? And I'm darker than him. I'm not dark like Wesley Snipes, but I get tired of hearing what's more feminine or light or dark. I don't understand that scenario. And even when it comes with women, no, Kim Bella had a right to get whooped, okay? Not because she's real high yellow or red, whatever, and she's part white. No, because she slept with, what's the Puerto Rican woman name? Who's Emma Bustamante, Fabba Baby Mama. Okay, she slept with Fabulous while Fabulous' baby mama Emily was pregnant with a child. So it's by Chrissy who have Emily's back, you know what I'm saying, whooped her. And most women, it could have been a Mexican woman who lied, you know what I'm saying, real, I like who could have whooped Campbella ass. It don't mean, no matter what color, because it was stupid. Why would you go to a party? That's like me saying to my homeboy, okay, my homeboy celebrated him and his baby mama broke up, okay? And so I'm gonna go to the party, I'm gonna reveal to everybody at the party, we all drinking, having fun and everything. We all celebrate the fact that he got a new girlfriend and stuff. We all having fun, his guys night out, whatever. We all chilling. And I said, you know what, homie, me when you and your girl was dating and y'all, she got pregnant, I dated her too. That's not appropriate. That's stupid. I'm sorry. I deserve to get my ass whooped. That's stupid. Why not wait till later on when no one's not around and to one-on-one? Why gotta announce to everybody? That's that shit that I got your girl type of shit. Well, same thing with Campbella. It had nothing to do with her skin tone. Campbella is a nasty ass thought. When Campbella got whooped by Chrissy, brown skin Chrissy, doggone Campbella panicked. Didn't have no damn panties. She had no panties on. Shoes. Remind us on. I got a pants on. Ain't got a pants on. I got a pants on the dance floor. Y'all remember that song on BET cover? Watch them. Put them panties on. Take them panties off. Put them panties on the dance. Y'all used to watch BET Uncut before I went to Job Corps? Yeah, heck y'all. I ain't got no pants on. Ain't got a pants on. I got pants on the dance floor. Okay, that's enough. Anyway, y'all, I know y'all laugh. I'm gonna get them dang shoes. Well, she was on the floor without no pants. And she got knocked out. So, they got nothing to do with no color. You don't come to nobody party. They celebrate they left their baby daddy, and you the thought they slept with the baby daddy. That's the stupidest thing, and you reveal that in front of everybody. That's stupid. The stupidest thing, Cabell deserved to get her ass knocked up. I don't care if she was dark skin, light skin, mixed, black, messing, white, whatever, poor, whatever she is. I don't give a fuck. She be green, purple. You don't go to your friend's party and you dated. That's the stupidest shit. But she got her ass knocked out by Chrissy. And Emily said she was on Chrissy's side when it happened. And it revealed her nastiness because guess what? When Chrissy punched Kimbella, her dress flew, and she had that VH1 had to cover that. She had no drawers. Damn, she had no panties. What the hell wrong with that woman? And she is a nasty ass thought. That's why I'm glad that Erica Miller was about to whoop her ass. Shoots. So, shoes. Anyway, that's a little something. So that's what I'm saying. I get tired of hearing that Drake is feminine. I don't see nothing feminine about Drake. Drake has a classy personality compared to him. It's not all he can be ratchet too, but I would prefer to have personality like Drake than someone 10 times worse, in the industry who has even no offense, I don't want Suge Knight come shoot me. And Suge Knight lied to me too. I prefer to have a personality like Drake over Suge Knight. And y'all talking about light skinned folk. Suge Knight is, let's say, the devil. Okay, you know what I'm saying? So, and that dude, it'll kill you. Shoes. You put Kodak Black who dark skin against that big old lie, y'all old school OG brother. You know damn well that Suge Knight win that damn fight with or without a gun. Okay? Dog it. Shit. Y'all get on my nerve with that bullshit. About dark skin folks, light skin folks, one light and darker. I just get tired of hearing that bullshit. Even when I was in Job Corps and a dark skin brother who tried to fight me and Timmy with that bullshit too. When we was sort of cool, the one who's same age as Rihanna and my cousin, the one that like a grown man, I had to get chairs, I'm about to get chairs and tables and fight in the courtyard. Okay. Well, me and this other big old dude that looked older than me who was Mexican and Greek, he like a white dude. And the dude said, man, he white. I said, he Mexican white. Well, you black, you supposed to beat his ass. I said, dude got muscles just like you. How can I beat this man? Oh, I had to use chairs and tables. Exactly. Like Devo and Greg. Okay, Greg. We're in the movie Friday. So I don't understand how the hell that y'all had this concept that black folks are more stronger. They get the stereotype is during slavery. Even I was telling how y'all brother who's same complexion as Chris, a little bit about Chris Brown complexion, and he more black, and he was saying, when I said we all mixed up. Well, I may be light, but my hair nappy, and I'm like, dude, you hairy ass like a white dude. You know what I'm saying? And my hair and nappy used to work together. And he said that the strongest, the black is the strongest. I said, dude, do you know where they got that from? Because when they was going to slave trade, they had to get the strongest slave and leave the weak ones behind. That's what that mentality comes from. The old people and little babies can go, but those who are like preteens, you know what I'm saying, and those who are adults, you know what I'm saying, that's how they determined the slaves are put on the ship. And the hyper masculinity came from was doing slavery because you had to be strong to work the field. You know what I'm saying? You couldn't be weak and work the field. That's what the hyper masculinity comes from. Okay? Besides the butt breaking, you know what I'm saying, as well. Along with that, you also had, and yes, they did have black men who raped white women. Let me explain. Remember, my fourth grandmother's a white woman. Okay? She was not raped, okay? She was married to a mulatto, okay? Tracing her roots, remember I said Nathaniel Bacon, that's actually I found out Sarah Bacon is my ninth grandmother. Okay. And Samuel Budd, my white, okay. Sarah Bacon, ninth or 10th grandmother, I go back to Insta.com because I get access to my tree, I just can't access to the services since I'm older. She was related to Nathaniel. Remember, white indigenous servants could mix with black folks in Virginia. Okay, why they made it illegal for the mix when Nathaniel Bacon, my long distant cousin, had got black folks and white in service together to burn the Virginia Capitol. Do that riot worse than they did a couple weekends ago at Charlottesville. Burn because going against white slave masters. The white folks made the white in service to break them up, will make them as slave patrols and overseers. But back in the day, before that happened, if you look at the book called, and I'm reading this book, Skin Color Politics Among African American Color Complex. Came out in late 90s, it got revised. But I remember reading late, talking about Michael Jackson and all that, they mentioned all the color and stuff and hair and everything else. And they said that if a white woman was disobedient towards this white servant was disobedient towards a slave master, he would get the black slave, male slaves, to rape the white woman who was indentured servant. Okay, so that's where that comes from. A lot of people don't understand that, and they see black men as similar to the Native Americans because they were darker too than white people, and also black men as savages, unstable and feeble-minded, as Margaret Sanger said about us, doing her idea trying to make abortion legal, okay? And Planned Parenthood, look at Black Genocide, the movie, the documentary. That's what that idea comes from. So when I hear brothers say I'm strong, brothers say, well, if you damn strong, then why are you on the street selling a white man's drug, but you're not here building the community, taking lead, not these women taking lead. You be the lead. That's being a man. You control the household. You marry your woman, okay? You control your kids, okay? You work at a job or you have your own business. That's being a man. Acting tough and acting like some uncaged animal does not make you a man. See, so when I hear people talk about men and look at their idea, their role as a man, I'm not talking about them talking with this. No, I'm talking about their actions as a man, taking lead. You know what I'm saying? And having leadership. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah. So, but no, that's how that hyper masculinity and colorism started. So when I hear this stuff about light skin feelings and dark skin men get emotional. One particular one who's darker than me. You know, I'm a camera skin. I'm not dark chocolate and I'm not pale, but you know, what's his name? Thomas on yours. All those actions about her a hooligan, those are damn emotions of him being abused by him being dark skinned and being a brother in the community back in the day dealing with black women. Black, no one's pure black, but you know what I mean, okay? So that's what those are emotions. Okay? All that and giving and resentment, those are emotions in action, okay? So injustice and all that. Remember, emotions contribute to all that. Okay. So when I hear people talking about light skin fit and dark skin fit, it's stupid because those not because they think a white man cries. So if you're a lighter skin, you contribute to that whatever. But that's stupid. Those white men that shoot us, they not acting all emotional. Emotion as scared and frightened, intimidated. They trying to be intimidated. They trying to be strong. They the more acting more masculine. You know what I'm saying? These we saw in Charlottesville. Yeah, it was stupid and acting a fool, but they showed who they were. They were thugs, okay? Them Charlotte was a tar. They were thugs, and we're white thugs, all that, and they beat up DeAndre and all that. That was those they were acting masculine too. Okay, so I don't get that damn. And that was the case if the black man was more stronger than the white man, then slavery would have ended without Abraham Dan Lincoln. Okay, God dog it. So I get tired of hearing that mess. Anybody can be strong or weak no matter what their color is. Okay, and I just get tired of hearing that. Yeah. Yeah, thank you. And all that thugging, thank you, Sarah. And all that thugging that brothers and Latinos we learn it, not me per se, but we learn it from white people. I mean, I'm not being anti-white, but where do we get that behavior from if it's not from Africa or the Americas? Who did the thievery, the killing, the murder, the raping in the United States and took control of it? And it still goes on today, even before Trump became president. Thank you. I don't understand that, but the white man trying to hide a thug. No. Columbus was a thug. Them Confederate soldiers were thugs. Them presidents were thugs. They did all that murder, killing, raping, doing all that stuff. So I don't know how the hell they can throw that mess on black and Native American or Hispanic, whatever, because that's the case we learn from our white brother. If I have a gene due to black, no, it can't be the black DNA because if the black man and the Native American man was a thug, was a savage, then the white man would never have control of the Americas or Africa. I don't understand the hell. How the hell y'all? Oh, okay, you know the white man will always be the one tear for the shoes. They'll make the no offense, they're not be blasphemy. They'll make the image of Jesus that like a white man look right because Jesus was not attacking. Jesus didn't fight back. You know what I'm saying? Jesus didn't. Thank you. So I don't see a bunch of white men you know what I'm saying? That's the stupidest thing. Yeah, exactly. And that's not ghetto. That's not ghetto. Shoes. So my question is and I work security and I seen white folks get ghetto when I worked in events. I see rich white people who don't act hoodish. They be high as soon as they get mad. Ooh, woo, they start flipping out. I said, damn, did I just leave the hood? Shit, I thought I left the hood. When I worked at Macy, yeah, white folks acting ratchet there. You know what I'm saying? I mean, not all, but I'm saying, yeah, seriously. Shoes. Even some of the local supervisors acting ratchet. I'm like, how I respect your damn ass? You over here acting ratchet. But if I do it, I'm wrong. I get tired of that bitch, the hypocrisy. But the point is, but what make Drake, but I go back to Gilbert. What can you explain to me in some way how Drake is feeling? Because I don't see nothing feeling about Drake. I never seen him in no dress like Young Thug, and Young Thug dark skin. I want to hear, please give me what signs, because Drake, one thing I do give Drake, he has that good persona that I would emulate. I don't want to emulate the thug, the brute. And that's what we get shot over. That's still that stereotype. You want to be the well-dressed brother. Even Wayne Brady, who's darker than me, I prefer to. I emulate Wayne Brady. Okay, you know Wayne Brady has, and it hurt me when I saw on Jet Magazine back when Chris Brown and Rihanna was popping before the situation, going to the store and seeing that in El Paso, Texas, of all places, Jet Magazine on LB has that people don't consider Wayne Brady, who's dark skinned, black because he has a good persona. That hurt my heart. So a black man has to act savage and thug and ghetto and ratchet in order to be black? That's just racist. But they attacked the black girl for having for the so-called act white. While they're trying to protect an image, what image that we in the African American community have to protect? Who wants to protect a ratchet, evil image? You know what I'm saying? I don't understand that because, um, even Thomas Segura is bashing sisters who act ratchet. He can do white girls that way too, because you see that as well. But my question is that why you got African American people who want to protect a bad image of African American people? Because if you're trying to teach your child how to be loving their blackness, you can't show them bad images of being black. That will use it as an excuse. And I don't understand that. You want to see positive image, you know what I'm saying, and see that people are their own person. If I advocate as an individual, I don't know, I'm not a collective person. But I don't understand how people can bash Drake because he acts. What feeling about him? He play ball. I don't play ball. I'm Cameron. He lied to me. So I don't get that. I just don't. Yeah, white folks call. Yeah, those are white racist people, and then and I haven't seen the clip you talk about, but there's nothing. I mean, imagine what you're seeing what the clip was. That's stupid, kind of like ghetto and ratchet. But it's also our fault too. Not me per se. You have some of our people that will tell white people, and I remember getting arguments with people. Everyone said, "Stop saying it. Yeah, you don't act black. You don't want to be black." But they think whatever that's negative is black. And I said, "Excuse me, you actually calling yourself out as a self-hater." Because, I told someone that, because they're protecting a negative image and calling it black and taking it apart. If a person's proud of their blackness, pride, you attract what's positive about you, not the negative. You know what I'm saying? So why I never understood people call acting black as in thuggish, ghetto, ratchet. Well, they need to attack the white people who are racist. But it's not even African American. Ebonics is not even African American language. You don't go to Africa and hear somebody speaking Ebonics when it comes to historical and culture. They learn that mess from the United States. You know what Ebonics actually came from? During slavery, the slave masters didn't want the slaves to be educated because they didn't want the slaves from Southern whites. Thank you. Remember, Southern whites, their English is totally different from the North. And if you put a Southern white dude in England, of all places, they gonna look at that white dude like crazy. So when the slave masters who spoke broken English, the Southern slang, the slaves learned that because they were not allowed to learn correct English due to the fact that the slave masters didn't want them to be educated. Because if they'll be educated, they'll be educated and learn how to get out the plantation. It goes back in the Bible where it says people suffer of a lack of knowledge. In Hosea 4:6. If so, they wanted them to be niggers, because nigger means ignorant. They wanted to have no education at all. And without education, without any way, you cannot survive on your own. You can't fend for your own. You always be dependable on a person who, you know what I'm saying? So that's why. Thank you. In her southern accent, and they saying that she act black. No, Paula Dean, remember, a lot of the culture, the African American culture came from the South. Okay? And we learned that stuff from white people. Yeah, Southern saying the, yeah, and they don't. I mean, yeah, they use the word slang, and I said the same thing. Well, I was telling somebody that I do nothing. They said, well, people who weather use. I said, excuse me, if they're from the South, they will because they learned the slave masters learned the slaves learned that their English from the slave master, the broken. Yeah, but the Southern, but no, but not only the Scottish and Irish, because I'm mixed with Irish and English on one portion of. I was the full grandmother, the white one. She what she is, because the McCombs and the Bugside family and the Bacons are English, and the Nevermores and all that. And the McCombs, you know, it's an Irish name. Her grandma was my sixth grandmother was a McCombs. And when I saw that, you gotta understand, they mingled. Even though that the Anglo-Saxons did not like the Irish people, they still mingled and married. That's what the idea of the melting pot was. All different European nationalities coming together, not different races. We use it now since we acknowledge all that. Southern, thank you. Southern whites sound black. We have thank you, and we learned their Ebonics from them, cause their English is not perfect either. White people from the South, especially hillbilly and live in the country type, their English is not perfect either. So if you got a slave master whose English not perfect, the only Latinos that was in the slavery area was in the Southwest. Yeah, remember Texas was stolen over issue of slavery because Mexico banned slavery. My hero was in the Guerrero is the one who banned slavery. He was Afro mestizo. Sam Houston did not like that rule, in whose name after the city in Austin and Fannin. Spanish Creole, yes, but that was white Spaniards. And remember, Louisiana was like the different country of the South. That's in me, you know. Yeah, they had slavery in Louisiana, but also people who were descendants of those who came out of mixing were free. Some was free, was not. But I thought hillbilly redneck, most of all that, the way you call it, yeah, because they associate that culture here. Cause remember the Indian, the Native Americans had to teach the white men about farming. Then when they first got here, one thing's funny that a lot of the culture that they're taking, they learned that from Native people. Then the cowboy, the Mexican, the first cowboys were Mexican, black, and also Native American. They learn that's the rodeo. That's a Spanish word. You know? Right. And I get tired of hearing a white person talk. And you understand when they do hip hop culture and you see black identified folks, dark light with elder, and southern whites, do you see that they not that different culturally? Do you know real? Even when you go up north, a southern white person and a southern cocoa black person, dark light with with mixed race people will have more in common than a person from up north. And you know that's why everybody started moving down south. Before Obama became president, you had people African American descent moving down south. I said I stayed my ass and I'm getting tired of the south. And I heard people say I live. Thank you. Southern whites have more common with black people than the North. That's right. You know, the chicken, they eat fried chicken. To us, one thing I understand, they can make folks about chicken, but KFC, who I heard stole a recipe from a slave about making fried chicken. No, well, we say ain't all time because white people say ain't. Yeah, hold on, Gilbert. Let Sarah educate you. Sarah, my black and Cuban and Jamaican Latino sister, educate our Breakin brother. Is it true? I'm from the South. I learned ain't from both people who identify as black, we're not pure black, and white people. Remember, I'm a 79 child. I heard white people say ain't. Ain't we use ain't constantly because we get that from the white people. I don't understand how people don't understand. The food that we eat, that's not African food. Except for the Creole food, yeah, because the African elements in Creole food, but the non-Creole. But the soul food is not Afrocentric. One thing you gotta thank you. That's leftover food. Thank you. You ever watch this video, Sarah, of a Puerto Rican woman who was bashing Puerto Ricans who said they're not mixed with black, and she said that she said she was in school or something, and I think I subscribed to her channel, and she said that y'all eat that Puerto Rican. That's not black food. She said, "Excuse me, it is black food because it's an African element. Y'all eating that slave food. I had left." She said, "She's so right." And let me let you know that's why even as a liberal, and when you read your history, sometimes you change your life. Of course, I eat soul food. I mostly don't eat. I mean, I eat whatever I eat here. Okay, I'm not. Remember, I wasn't raised to cook. Okay, and the easiest food I can cook is tacos. And everybody said, "Why you eat like a Mexican?" It wasn't because my grandma let me cook. Okay, so when I moved to my apartment, I was eating microwave food. I don't know. She taught me how to make a taco, which is the easy thing. How to make eggs and pancakes, something simple, right? I started looking at YouTube, started making recipes. I had learned how to cook, and they say you're not eating no soul food at home. Creole culture is more, yes, it is exactly. It's close to African because gumbo is an African word, and I eat gumbo. You know what I'm saying? And my grandma, who's not Creole, on my dad's side, she know how. And I had to question that. Okay, since her grandmother, her great grandmother on her dad's side was from Louisiana. Hispanic food have more African. You damn right. And in soul food and Hispanic music. That's why I love Spanish Latin music. I have, I hear cumbia in Mexican, that's come from Afro-Colombians in Colombia. Yeah. It is, no, and sister, I back you up. It is. They think American black culture is African. Ain't no damn. I mean, even when Africans come here, they will tell you that we don't live culturally African. That's why some of us don't like us. How we see things differently. And I was telling my brother, maybe we change our mentality, we can survive America because you got folks darker than me who make more money. They're from Africa and they know how to deal with racism different. You know what I'm saying? It is. That's why white folks are able to take the music. Of course, rock music, R&B, and hip hop, but that's nothing African about it. I think Jamaicans also contribute to hip hop music, but even when you think of hip hop, you're not thinking calypso and reggae. You're thinking American black culture in the hood. And even coming from the 80s, and I'm glad that Straight Outta Compton showed that I was on the R&B side. I remember my grandma telling me that was street music in the 80s. This when rap was clean. Okay? Yeah. Yes. Caribbean and Latin music have more African uh, elements than American Coco Black music. And I remember laughing when I was listening to Tejano music and salsa and merengue, and people say you ain't listen to black music, and I'm like, y'all some ignorant motherfuckers. You talk shoot 'em or kill 'em, nigga, this and bitch and hoe. It's not black music. First of all, first of all, that's not true hip hop. That's that white racist indoctrinated hip hop to make. There's a minstrel show called a minstrel show. And I'm sorry, that's why I'll be honest with you. I started listening to Latin music because of that. No, I'm be honest with you, because remember one thing my grandmother liked rap music, and it was when rap music was turning its turn, when it was going to be gangster rap. And I would listen to Snoop Dogg and Dr. Dre and all them, Tupac, stuff. And I remember my aunt say there were times she said turn that rap music off. So I started listening to house music and Latin music, and she was like, "Stop listening." So instead of listening to Latin music, I mean, listening to rap music, I said, "But they don't know what they're saying in Spanish. Let me go ahead and listen to yeah." Yes. But yeah, American Black. Let me tell you something. As a person with African American roots, it's based on social economic influence. Okay, and when you without a knowledge of the African, because one thing that kills me, people say, "Well, we not African, but we black," and I'm like, huh? And I don't even think cultural terms, but the reason why we're part of the black race is through Africa. I'm like, y'all, and they think ratchet culture, ghetto culture is black when it's not. I hate hearing people who are African saying, and when I start, why are we gonna be together? No, damn motherfucker, you're a slave master's child. As in not slave master's child genetically. I'm talking about you're the slave master's pet slave, the bystander of what they want us to be to make us look stupid, so they can shoot up and kill us. Cause let me let you know, don't you see a pair that I bet you, and I would be shocked. You go, the cops are shooting us, especially if they're young. Yeah, the Chicanos that born here emulate the black culture. Yes, of course. Yes, and yeah, and pop music, but for Black America would not be no pop music. Who the pop icons? Even we got Madonna, but I think the Jacksons, Michael and Janet, Whitney Houston, Prince, Diana Ross. Those are pop icons who are African descent. Lionel Richie, Mariah Carey. All them the names I mentioned, but everybody know how exotic she is. She also Hispanic and white. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, majority of the pop icons, they were full. It's right, and even Rolling Stones and Beatles were influenced by the black artists, the Black American descendant artists in the 50s and 60s. They were influenced by the white people. I mean, and that's very true. Why you think you have Iggy Azalea, who's from Australia? She got influenced by the hip hop culture, and you're like, how this girl talks so hood, and she from Australia because she influenced. I can relate that because I was predominantly Hispanic high school, but I would try to learn the dances on my own when no one teaching me how to dance, school me, or what I'm saying. Make sure my Spanish was correct when I speak it. So I would say, por favor, por favor. You know what I'm saying? That's why I speak Spanish. Yeah, like, where are you from? You know what I'm saying? So, yeah. So, I mean, yeah. So, but no, yeah, she did stole the black culture. She made Vogue, and I remember a light skinned lesbian who's on Geraldo back in the 90s saying that Madonna did not invent Vogue. It was a black culture invented Vogue. Okay, Madonna, I don't think she's a culture vulture. Remember, Madonna came in same time Tina Marie came in. Okay, I don't think Tina Marie. Yeah, that's right. They trying to get. Yeah, they sure are trying to kill the Aborigines in Australia. And remember, the people that came in Australia were from Europe were criminals. You gotta look at that too. Remember, England put its criminals in Australia. That's why. So yeah, they were the throwaways. No different what Castro was doing. Back in '79 and '80. Remember when Carter was president? Not all Cubans were bad, but they took ones from the prison. Well, in England, they sent the white people who are criminals to Australia. It's like United States If Obama or Trump had sent pedophiles to an area which is unknown to people, and it's people there, that's scary. That's why the Aborigines have that problem. It's not only a race; the people that came there were criminals. But anyway, let me get to the subject. So, but yeah, for real, so this light skinned lady who was on harassed about lesbians back in the 90s, and she said Madonna invented black gays who fit Vogue, and I remember her saying that. But you gotta understand, Madonna came in the industry, and she was fluid by black. When she won, she like Ella Fitzgerald. She admitted one time she wanted to be black when she was young. Madonna did say that, okay, and even she got big lips. House music, yeah, house music. Thank you. House music was mostly in black and Hispanic. You know, the David what's his name, Morales and all that, and David Cole. David Cole, light skinned dude, who were Mariah Carey. That's what house music and David Morales. He Puerto Rican. Yeah, he did Mariah Carey remixes too, and he also did Selena's. I'm getting used to remix too on one of her albums. When it came out, AB Kenya sent that track into David Morales. He did a good job on it too. Um, yeah, yeah. But Calvin Harris and all of them, no, they're not true house music people. No, David Cole, who passed away, and Minnie Johnson '94. Like High Yellow Brothers Emotions with Mariah Carey, when she blowing her hair. He has red kinky hair. He real bright like her. That's David Cole. He worked for Chloe. But I had to get David side because he the one that gave Zoe Davis the lip singing role and everybody dance now. That's Martha Wash. I said, they're wrong. Yeah, in Coachella. Thank you. No, the house music when Martha Wash and all them, you know what I'm saying? CC Music Factory, that's that's the music, house music. They don't, them people who say it's for white people, they don't know their history. They use house music, 90s dance house music in fashion shows. That's how it became popular. You know what I'm saying? And Madonna was there was you had Jelly Bean, Jelly Bean, all them. Remember what's his name? He was working with Whitney Houston, Madonna back in the days. Yeah, see, they don't know the history. But let me get to the start about the house music before I go. I gotta go. I gotta get ready to call. Get ready while she's closed. But the truth of the matter is, yep. And so, but at Coachella, what happened is they um no Coachella, well, house music. Um, you know, but for real, Madonna came in the scene in the '90s. I mean, the '80s, excuse me, when she was trying to do punk rock. Cause she remember the record labels would doing hire her because she sounds so soul. You know what I'm saying? She had that soul voice. She can sing. It's just that when Jan Jackson and Paul Abdul was team against, you know what I'm saying? That's why she used sexuality to sexual stuff to get her music. Remember, and then too, it's a male dominant industry. So that's why a man being sexual, of course, if he cared to women, they'll say, but woman doing it, remember this is prior to the feminists when it was going against pornography, okay? Remember, feminism was, but no, but Donna used feminism and the rhetoric against feminism by using sex to sell and make her record. Oh, this is the old prostitute, the old occupation in the world is prostitute. Okay, and for example, a male prostitute would get paid less compared to a woman prostitute. Yeah, the black, but no, but see, at that time, black women, many sisters, I can't say all sisters, they like Madonna, and let me tell you the reason why. We my brothers have the idea of getting head sucked by a white woman. Okay, I'm not defending that stereotype, and I remember hearing because many African African American descendants women Yeah, you had your freaks, but back in the 80s, being a freak like Lil Kim was not the thing. Okay, you wanted to be a lady to be respected. And sisters back in the 80s, just like this, you see this baby mama drama. It was hard to do that because a true sister, you had your thoughts, you had your sisters with a head on high who had their legs closed, and the brothers who were thirsty would try to go with the good girls to turn them bad. Okay, and it was ones with parents. If their dad, single parent, even if they had dad in life, and their dad would warn, "Hey man, you better leave my daughter alone." You know what I'm saying? So that's the difference, okay? You had dads who would not, make sure. 'Cause I remember growing up and I had homegirls, and I wouldn't even try and date them. And they dad, it was their sisters. They dad would come on the phone. Um, their dad come on the phone and say, "Hey man, why you talking to my daughter?" Diva style, I know. And so what happened is she say, "Why you coming on my phone?" You know what I'm saying? Why you talking to my phone? Talk to my daughter. My daughter need a boyfriend. You know what I'm saying? I remember them days. That's why people say single parent epidemic. Shut the fuck up. To those who say that, cause I grew up a time African people did not play. They had the dads in life. My dad people raised me. Okay, so what happened is, um, in the 1980s, it was us dudes. We wanted the freaky women. And what in pornography we saw was white women. We saw sisters, but that's like one out of a million. Two, three, four, five, and six, or span whatever age. The pornography company was very racist. They always get white people to have sex. So, and reason why you have some brothers that like white women, because if they looked at porn so many dozen times, they try to get that girl to do it. She ain't gonna do it. And the idea was to get a white woman. No, it's not to get a white woman to move her head. You got thirsty dudes, both, I'm sorry to be stereotypical, black and brown, who go with a white woman to get sexual. Okay, so when I hear about black women hypersexuality, black women was told in the 60s and before to never be sexual because of that stereotype of being raped by a master. You know what I'm saying? That type of thing. Um, that's why you see more. Even when you see with Beyonce, yes, she acts sexy, but she don't do things that Katy Perry do. She don't do things that what's her name? Miley Cyrus and Britney Spears, and even mixed Christina Aguilera, who looks white. You know what I'm saying? So and I remember brothers was, you gotta get a white girl to do all that because sister ain't gonna get no head. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, I know about ghetto gaggers, but no, back in the day, a lot of sisters didn't. There were sisters. I mean, I can't say all because I'm not God, but I know sisters would look at you funny if you asked to give them some head. Back in the day, for real. They had those who do it. Don't get me wrong, but they had bad rep. That's what the word bitch and hoe come from. I really use the word hoe because everybody knew the women who were not hoes on one end in the hood and the ones in the community who were hoe. So the reason why rappers who are African American use the word hoe a lot, because in every community it was always a hoe. You know what I'm saying? It was always just like in every community, every race, and everybody knew who was the hoe in the community. So in the hood, sisters with sense, who majority in the community didn't want to be the hoe in the community. You know what I'm saying? And they will call that woman a hoe. Did I get my point? So I don't understand. Yeah, oh, she a hoe. You know what I'm saying? And yeah, and the dude was like, what? That meant they gonna use her. Okay? Maybe that's why Amber Rose thinks she's beautiful. Let me stop. Because she probably was the so-called beautiful hoe in the community. Let me stop. Because the women who were good looking but not hoeing, they were considered ugly because they were good looking. They were good looking, but they was not hoeing. But Ann Rose was a hoe in the community, so that's why. Y'all see it. Uh, I mean, I don't. Well, I don't have a problem with people borrowing cultures. Just admit to the origins of the culture. You know what I'm saying? Because we borrow culture, like right now we speak in English. We don't look white. You know, many of us got white in us, okay? So, and, you know, and white folks, for if you know history before, even hip hop and R&B, I just said earlier, the farming came from what? The natives. They remember when they got here, they didn't know how to farm no crops and all the other stuff and potatoes and stuff. Native American people had to teach them that. The cowboy culture that come from Mexican men and also black men who are and black Indian men and Native American, they had to teach white folks that. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I mean R&B, hip hop is American cocoa black culture, but it's not traditionally African culture. Yeah, it's all American music. Exactly. That's why they're able to get. It was we don't have nothing because African American descendant people do not want to go into their roots. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not saying going into their roots only be socially African, like I say on my channel, I'm mixed with black and Spanish and French and Irish and English and American. That's me. If we would start saying that, thank you. Oh, as I coach rap music, and yeah, I get what you're saying. You're saying the stereotypes that's associated in today's yeah. Think it's all American music, exactly. And the rap music that's today is not even true hip hop. It's like I'm looking at Jim Crow minstrel shows, and it's sad that brothers think that's what being black is, and it's not. It's making a mockery of who they are. I mean, not all brothers, but so many brothers, man, you don't act like no nigga. Call themselves niggas. Our folks got lynched from trees over that word. I mean, I don't. Oh, Jesus. I don't get it. Don't get it. Like, really. And these are grown men. I can stand some kids who don't know shit, but these are damn ass grown men, some in their 40s. And it's like I'm looking at damn Stephen Fletcher. You know, the modern day version of it, because they knew when they took corporation and mumble rap. Right. Nobody don't know what that means, the mumble. It reminds me of that song, Chacarone. That Latin song, Chacarone, Chacarone, Chacarone. When I hear that mom rap, it reminds me of that song. That song pop back at El Paso, Chacarone. Shoots. It is a brainwashing tool, cause yeah, but the people gotta learn how to be their own person and think. One thing I love about social media, we control our own media. Yeah, that one thing I love about social media, we control our own media. Like on my channel, everything is uniquely different. I don't get a damn dime, but it's all good. It gonna come one day. You know what I'm saying? But people spend their money on fuckery, and it get fucked over with fuckery. Thank you. And Sue Dog is right. That mama rap. Shoots. And that's why when Meek Mill was going after Drake, I was on Drake's side. Shoots. At least Drake pronounced his words correctly. When he did his diss take, we all laughing at Meek Mill. He trying so hard to go against Drake. It ain't because of color. Brothers need to, of any shade, need to learn how the business, the education of it, the breakdown of it, what's all that. They don't. If they learn that, that's one thing. I'm glad I'm not in the business. I'm learning about it before I even try to get in it. Cause you get into something, you don't know how to get out of it. It's like a maze. Or it's a beautiful building, you get into the area, and then you know how it's a fire happen or some danger happen. You don't know your way out of it, okay? But if you studied about it, about the business and stuff, and that's one thing I know about Meek Mill. See, Drake being in the business as an actor, he knows about the business. You know what I'm saying? But no, what Meek Mill come from the street. Yeah, and see, even Tupac, Tupac was successful in the business because he was smart. You know, he chose to be the thug life, which is the dumbest thing in the world, but he was smart. Now, I haven't taken the IQ test in a long time, but that's one thing we have to learn about the business, and one thing we're taught. Remember, they said back in the day, and speaking of bonics and all that, and the ignorance that we see today, they say if you want to keep things from a black person, put in a book. And no one even want the slaves to know about how to read the book. The only thing they know about to read the Bible, they can distort the Bible and interpretation to keep them a slave. But all the other books could not read for white people. We watched the movie Birth of Nation by Nat Turner. That's right. They'll put things in the book. And I'm telling you, in 2017, we need to start book reading. Like our parents told us. You can do their hip-hop stuff, do it in the books. Show Me Love. Yeah, Robert S. I grew up, baby, I was 13 when Show Me Love came out. You gotta show me love. Words are so easy to say. You gotta, and actually, house music was a crossover for us. No, for real, because most African American people made money in she started white culture. Are you serious? Who are these so-called niggas? I hate the word nigga, but who? Well, they show dumb. Not because they got black DNA. Robin S. instead of white people's music, house music was African American music. The reason why white people, the mainstream took notice of it because it was yeah. But someone from the hood who's trying to be so thugged out and trying to show how black they are by being stereotypical, even got black DNA, dark light, will say something like that, Sarah, for real. Because I mean, one brother last year told me I shouldn't go to school, we meant to be uneducated. For real, a thug, and he said, fuck black. I'm glad he did say it, because all these white folks who are racist, you watching my channel, thugs told me in the hood, they said, fuck Black Lives Matter. And they call themselves niggas, too. For real, a thug brothers told me, lighter and darker, fuck Black Lives Matter. And they said they were niggas. I'm not lying. And we don't need to be educated. And Martin King was a sellout. Yeah, I'm not lying. I ain't lying. And I was like, when I saw that last year, last fall, spring, whatever, last summer, fall, whatever, last year, 2006, I said, what? This brother said that, told me that you need to stop doing what the white man do, trying to get educated and work. This dude, a dealer and everything, told me that. For real. No, but actually ghetto comes from the Jews. No, the word ghetto, let me tell you the reason why we use the word ghetto here. Remember when they had public housing? That thing they need to be exterminated, exactly. But I'm talking about the ones who saying the word nigga. I'm talking about these brothers here. You're right. The one who call themselves niggas need to be exterminated. I'm sorry. That's why even dealing with Black Lives Matter, once I found out the person was a thug, they got shot by a police officer, and they make us look terrible. You know what I'm saying? And we gotta say Black Lives Matter because collectively we scared that they gonna shoot us because of one particular person. I'm starting to back away from that. And I started to meet thugs who talk to me in kind of way. You know, for real, thug brothers who choose to be thugs, who think that's the way of life living, who attack me and call me out my name. I'm starting to kind of back away. I defend the idea of Black Lives Matter, but I won't be defending their life since they want to put my life with black DNA because it doesn't matter to them. I get my point? But truth of the matter is that, for real, I'm not lying. So they don't understand the word ghetto comes from Nazi Germany when they put the Jews in one community and they were poor. Okay, so we call it a ghetto because guess what? Besides in inner city, when it was making public housing for black folks, people remember the red line. Remember the public housing, all of these government assistance came from the idea from Nazi Germany. Yeah, But go to an interview with Phil Vine show about Mike Brown, and it's a sisters who organized his justice for Mike Brown. But she said Black Lives Matter, and some white liberals who are not that liberal took over. And remember, the prosecutors was a Democrat Party who was taking side. That prosecutor, the defense team of the cop who shot Mike Brown was part of the Democrat Party too. And when she broke it down, she said this has got death threats and all from some people from Black Lives Matter. And one thing that I don't, well, you watch my video. I did criticize Black Lives Matter. Remember, I defend them, the motive and the really. I'm personally African American. I dealt with bad police officers, not just white, Hispanic, and those Africans, even ones who are darker than me, and those who are lighter as well. And so, point is, and I know how they treat. If I look like my white ancestor, it wouldn't be. So I know. But when I meet people with, even some in Houston, not the white woman who organized Black Lives Matter, I'm talking about some people who went to Selma, who believe in Black Lives Matter. But when every time I try to talk to get them a perspective, the older people, I never forget I did the voting poll monitor where I monitored people from not being discriminatory, not at the poll. I was away from the poll area, but I asked the people if they got discriminated within voter registration or voter in voting, and I would let the state know. I was a poll monitor in 2014 in Spring, Texas. We were doing vote, and I never forget the people who organized it was the Latina who's from Venezuela, and who organized the trip to go to the Selma, and the dark skinned sister, her friend. And then we had a meeting at a certain location that the black community goes to for community help. It was during Thanksgiving, and when I was trying to bring my ideas to it, it was people who older than me and those who younger tried to silence me in the meetings. They didn't like it because I wasn't preaching hate white, black. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't all folks like that, but I remember hearing it because I don't preach that social segregation bullshit. Okay. I'm on multicultural reports about it, and I remember many times when we get together with Selma, even an older sister, I can't lie to me, but curly, she had her hair short and natural, try to be Afrocentric. When I was talking to her, she tried to talk to me down, and lucky I was on my bipolar medication in 2015 when we had a party at that Hispanic woman's house, because I went off on that damn woman. And this woman here, this woman here, she's an educator. She's an educator. You know what I'm saying? But her and his older sister, who work for another organization, I won't segregation, but like Martin King fought for y'all damn ass, so you can say that for real. I made a video about we need our weaves. I did make a video about that stupid damn fucking bullshit hood rat who said that. But I'm not talking about. I'm talking about the here in South. So they had affiliation with Black Lives Matter in Houston, and and every time I try to tell my side of the story or tell folks try to silence me. And so every time that sister contacted me, the daughter sister was organized, I'm gonna tell her because I'm older to be her daddy. Because she's very young, she's in her 20s. I'm gonna tell her, I said, I'm not invited to none of y'all damn meetings about the Selma situation. Because every time I talk, y'all wanna silence me. I'm not, and it was funny, the Hispanic Asian people who went with Selma, they're looking at them crazy, like, why did this big division? That's true. They actually, I don't see the documentary. That I've been doing that. They did it to Martin King and Malcolm X. But the truth of the matter is that that's what happened. I'm not lying. I mean, and that's why they asked me to do another thing last year, 2016 or whatever, and I'm like, I don't really want to do it. We're supposed to go celebrate the Birmingham situation in December, but I didn't want to go. And I told her, I'm working right now. I think it was 2015. And I told her, I said, I didn't want to go because every time we go, it's funny that the Hispanic and the Asian people I'm going to get along with, and some of the African people, but the ones who are very extreme, because they're about militant. I even told her, we don't need the militant people to go with us, okay? Because, you know what I'm saying, because we got white folks coming here, I ain't trying to see no racism, But the older sister that was there, I don't care, she ain't on my damn mama, fuck all that. I'm not from her damn generation. She lucky that I was on bipolar. The older sister that was there, the whole lighter skinned sister that was there, she lucky we had our meeting about something. I didn't go off on her because I don't tell she from that damn fucking generation, and they the one bitching about how we treat them, but they respect all both ways. And I ain't come to disrespect her. She disrespected me, and I was like, if I was not on my bipolar, I would not out team. I haven't seen the documentary How to Sell a Negro yet, but I'm saying I already know whatever's gonna say in that video that 9-10. They have mentioned on my video how they do. They did Martin King did to Malcolm X, but the truth of the matter is the spy on and so the point is that they don't realize that I was trying to give them the my idea. No, it's not only conservative blacks that they are the reason why the African Americans can know, but it's our dumb people within our community who do not want to do shit but bitch and moan complain. And then when you're trying to do something about it, they want to stumble out what you're doing to keep you at the bottom with them till they get something they want to share with you. That's what it is. I mean, as almost 40 years old, I see this. I see people bitching on about racism, and we're trying to give them a solution. They don't want to hear about a solution. They don't want to hear about any hope or dream. And I don't like nobody tell me and complain about me about something and tell me there's no hope. Because there's no, that means there shouldn't be no life on this earth. There's no hope, okay? So, point is, that's why, and then you have, besides people making it be about women taking control of the community, yeah, that's a problem too. But these damn ass bitch ass men who claim be alpha males and they ain't no damn alpha males on they hurting their damn feelings. They think they dick, how they use their dick, how they use their degree of melanin along with their black gene and strength makes them who they are as a man, instead of using the here, okay, and to build a community. So they want to fight, tell you how a man, and I laugh, how the hell you tell me how a man, but I go all the other communities, including those in Africa, they don't meet your damn standards. You know what I'm saying? Not you per se, I'm talking about the people that say that. And your standards, the men in the community are more weaker than the women. I mean, it's sad that I'm taught to be docile to racism, but to get angry about it. I don't want to be docile to racism. I don't want to be taught that's how I just survive. Either I live someplace else or just don't live at all. Okay? And when I hear brothers always talk about that's how it's supposed to go. Now, the same brother who say they're strong and they manly and they tough, but they ain't gonna be tough enough to use race. Well, they emulating, but what is black masculinity? I'm gonna ask you that question, cause I don't see no true black masculinity. I see buffoonery. If talking and grabbing your stuff and fucking bitches and being mean and tough, that's not even human. But African men are talking shit about us, and I have to offend them for that. Even though they disrespect me too, they're correct. An African man was talking, he said, why won't y'all use that money in the community to build the community? In Africa, the men run the community, not the women. You know, and the women shouldn't have to use the community if these damn men say they're men. They fail a leadership role as a man. So when I hear, you act like a bitch, you don't talk like... They don't act like no damn man because they don't take no fucking lead. They're so busy being submissive and docile on one end and being other towards another. So, and then they don't take no leadership roles. They're not being no good. They're being deadbeat fathers. Not all brothers, but I'm seeing this trend. Deadbeat fathers selling dope. Dope they got from a white meaning. Okay? They're trying to poison the community. That's the whole purpose of dope being in the community, is to make the community go down. They got a bunch of babies of different mamas. Okay? Before anybody admit bitch and moan about black women hurting the community, it's also black men that think acting like a brute thug is a man when it is making a bitch ass motherfucker, excuse my language, motherfucker nigga to the white man. And then besides and sagging their pants, probably some white dick they get it from while they're in prison. I say it right there. And every time, and they even defense I bash O'Shea Jackson and the other YouTubers telling brothers what to fucking wear. They not telling white men because they know they place as little pet for white men. But they are harassing our brother what he wearing. So tell him, and I look at them as fools because they stupid. First off, that man shouldn't worry about what another man wearing. You know, I understand you like what a person like. You may have a personal opinion about something, but they shouldn't be telling me what to wear. I'm a man. I don't wake up more asking how to be a man. I know I have a penis, and I live my damn life the way I want to. But Thomas, some of y'all admit it, and I said they insecure. Insecure men worry about who's gay. Insecure men worry about what's masculine and what's feminine. It's funny, all the clothes they talk about comes from the men's department. And I understand a dress, a skirt from women's, and heels from women's department. Then yeah, you have a right to question that. And then they think acting like a hobo clown because they don't understand the hip hop clothing today looks like hobo clown. And I'm glad that Tariq Rashid said on Hidden Colors that the hobo clown idea came from white men making fun of black folks coming from off the slave plantation. Coming off the slave plantation with toe up clothes. And I dress proper, and I got folks telling me I dress gay and white, but they look like hobo the clown. I don't want to look like that motherfucking bullshit. And that's why I call them Bruce, Pickaninnies, and Sambos. Because they think that acting like Pickaninny, Sambo, Steppin' Fletcher is being a man. No, it's being a bitch ass, and I hate the N-word. But they being a bitch man, white man, bitch, a white man, bitch ass nigga. When you look at doggone Steppin' Fletcher, he was on them old clips. And that's what I see. And when they call me, and then the funny part, they go to jail where homosexual sex is openly accepted. Rape or not. And they think that's part of being a man. You getting street cred going to jail. When it's not. Hood logic, aka ignorant logic, ain't logic at all. I call it like it is. So all that stuff about that's being man masculine, there ain't nothing masculine about that. The folks that selling dope, the folks that acting like thugs are being white racist men, bitch ass niggas. When they go to jail, they're being white men's bitch ass niggas. Because 13th Amendment says that in slavery is your when you're in prison, you're a slave. That's what they emulating. So I probably listen to a man who thinks they dick, how they use their dick, and how many how many hoes they fuck, which is irresponsible sex that you end up like Charles Sheen, and he's white, and Bill Cobb, okay, and high degree of melanin, and along with black DNA and strength, without using this mind to control that, okay, is being a man that ain't no damn man. They not working. They don't want to work. They don't have their own business. I don't want to live my life like that. That's why all the communities, the Africans, even the Caribbean black men are laughing at the American black male. Dog, all light, because we not pure black people. So how the hell I'm going to listen to that bullshit? They being bitch ass niggas to white men. I'm called like it is. They call themselves niggas, have no respect for themselves. I don't want to emulate that bullshit. They look like Hobo the Clown, and I'm glad Tariq Rashid said on his Hidden Colors, I'll repeat myself again, the idea of Hobo the Clown was two white men was looking at the black folks coming off of slave with tore up clothes, and they paint their face black with that clothes and went and circus and made money out of it, doing a circus. And now you see hip hop, them tore up clothes and all that other crap. I don't want to emulate that. I do not want to emulate that. They talking about being a thug and being a brute, which is, when I use the word brute, means a savage person. Being savage is a way of life when it's not. That's an unhealthy way of living. Thank you. And see, I hate. Thank you. And come say they're real black. They think they not real black people. The people that call themselves niggas ain't no damn real. They are white racist man pet slave pets. They are the ones who contribute to slavery. They're the ones that defend slavery. That's why I practice with our black white American hero Fred Douglass. When he went to the South, he didn't hang with the black mix of black folk, whatever they were, whoever dog like whatever on the plantation, because them same slaves that he might try to free them and go back and tell massa. That's why they call themselves niggas, because they ignorant, dumb ass bullshits. And that's why I have to fight against racism, because the white race society is saying that I'm like them. No, I'm not. That's why I practice individuality. I practice individuality. I don't want to be like, I don't want to emulate that bullshit. Shit's looking like a damn nasty ass, ugly. Ooh, I don't care how light the dog brother is. I don't want to be in his saying, ooh, no. You not like us. Thank the Lord Jesus. You know? So I know exactly what they're doing. White race people are using the media to emulate that, to put these brothers who don't know nothings, okay, in that pot with it. It's a rat trap. Because rat trap, you know, you have a rat in your house, you put a rat trap, you have cheese in it. The cheese is the money. So they want you to emulate. That's why they promote the hip hop, the ghetto, the buffoonery of it, mainstream. And one thing I understand is everybody calling O.J. Simpson and Tiger Woods sellouts. Ain't nobody's calling them motherfuckers in hip hop sellouts. They showing a negative image about what a black man is supposed to be. He ain't supposed to be that way, don't get wrong. But they show a negative image. And I refuse. And anybody can call me a sellout, because I could have went on and sagged my pants and tatted my face up and looked like a damn ugly looking nasty fool and call myself a nigga, yeah, that nigga, and get a bunch of YouTube followers, because you know. Yeah, they cuss us out, but hey, that's okay. They can cuss us out as much as they can, because they set themselves in a trap. And the funny part is they run from the damn police, no snitching. Well, how can we snitch? Because we can't snitch. I'm sorry, that's why you gotta snitch to survive too. You know, you tell the white man. Well, they would not act like what the white man, racist man want to do. They wouldn't have to do that shit. That's a sad point. They get mad. Yeah, they get mad because they feel low about themselves. And they think acting stereotypical is black pride, when it's not. It's making a buffoon out yourself. And that's what they are, I swear. And I don't mind not being friends with brothers with that mentality. I don't care what they are. Because that's like I said, when one bad apple spoils another. You know what I'm saying? They get mad. They think better. No, it's not that I think I'm better. Nobody better except for God, you know? Well, I don't offend them. I don't offend them thugs. I'm sorry. They don't offend me. Like I said, I look for eye for eye. They don't offend me. I don't offend them. They make fun of me, call me gay, this and that, whatever, because I don't act they old damn ugly. They think criminal prison culture is black culture. When criminal prison culture, folks get fucked in the ass by other men before they sag their damn pants. And I don't sag my damn pants, I tell you that. And it's sad the point people come out of prison, they don't want them, they bring that bullshit before anything about gay, faggot. See, the motherfuckers thing, when I heard about the down low situation, do you think I got offended? No, I did. My heart go out to the women who are HIV, but slightly. I said slightly, because if they were ignorant women, if women told other brothers, you don't act that way, you too soft, I need a rough man. Well, the same rough man that was using that image so he could hide his hidden bisexual homosexual tendencies, like they do in Chicago. Now he just in transgender, which I'm not shocked about that. Cause anyway, he went to prison, fucked the dude in the ass, or got fucked in the ass, or vice versa, or both. Went back to outside of prison and went back to do one. Then he looking for other dudes who had the same experience in the hood, who do the same. And so when they hang with their homeboys, watch it, ladies. It's funny, I always argue I would stay with my woman. I wouldn't hang with so because I don't have many male friends, to be honest with you. And I would be with my woman compared to a dude. Well, they hanging with dudes who talk like this. Oh, he a figure, he good. Nothing wrong with having male friends. But if your woman calling home and she complain about you hanging with your friends more than your, you know what I'm saying? That's right, and the media tries. That's right, and he said, yeah, I do blame these sisters who are low class sisters, not all sisters, low class sisters. I know your sister. I know your sister Sarah, but I said low class sisters. Like I can blame the low class brothers, low class sisters. That the rappers when they say bitch and hoes, they're talking about, and the women who emulate that stereotype, they're raising their sons to be thugs. That's why every time they have a uncle, daddy, whatever they call it, stepdaddy come in, he was married to the woman, he emulating them. And the sad part, it could be the one raping your child too. Male, female. I'm talking about the children. I'm not saying always. Thank you. And they trying to emulate, defend them thugs. Who wants a thug? That means that a low class, no, but seriously. Yeah. I don't understand. They think that being a thug is a man. No, it's not. The ghetto thug is the bitch ass white. It's the white man's bitch ass, aka nigga. Call it. They selling dope for white men. They killing each other on purpose, not defending, or for white men. They try to tell another brother how to act and dress and violate his freedom over a white man. They go to jail and be his slave for white. Then they probably fucking a white man in jail. Shit. And probably doing it outside of jail too. Shit. I tell it like it is. They want now, so I can't be in association with such. Okay? And they get mad. Why you that's for wrong us? We don't want to come together. No, when you they do more. Let me let you know, for anybody who called me a racist towards white people, which I got white DNA and I'm very proud of my multiracial background. The funny part is I have more reason why that people will say that, oh, why you don't talk about this? I have more issues within my own African community than outside. For real. I have more issues with those. What? For real? Call you white? Don't get offended. Don't get offended. I don't get offended when they call me white boy or whatever. I tell them I got white in me anyway. You do too. You know what I'm saying? That's what I tell them. Well, none of us ain't pure black. You know, they hear when I tell them that too. But the truth of the matter is, I'm telling you, these stupid ass motherfuckers, they bitch ass white man's niggas. Oh, it's a white girl. You know, and she, that white girl, that called you that, the white girl, she called you ghetto because we in weave. What? And I know you don't wear weave, you don't act ghetto, yeah, because she's stupid. The white woman that said was stupid, ignorant. And two, one thing, when you and someone like you and I who don't act ghetto, be around them, they don't like that. I never get a man on Jen Jones, and it was talking about acting white or black. I never get on Jen Jones, and it was light skinned dude who was part black and part white. The white dude got killed. later on the show, because the Jim Jones showing dedication at the end of the show. And what I like about the one that got killed, or the car, or whatever it was, we was talking about people act black or white, whatever. And I ain't not like the fact this white dude was saying, well, every time he's around white people, he acts proper. And then I'm like, I get tired of some white people. Don't act white, and go ahead and say it. Always trying to tell another person of African descent how to live their damn lives. Okay? Don't tell us how to live our damn lives. We supposed to be free people. Stay. The ones who do that, they don't know how to stay in their place. Yeah, that's right. And I get tired of, and I get tired. Well, you hate white people. No, I'm very proud. Same thing with these people say Africans. You hate black people. You hate being black. I'm mixed with the two races along with Native American. Okay, along with the Spanish origins, which is the European part, was white. Creole, Louisiana. And the point is, I just don't understand. Okay, that's what I'm saying. Those are liberal races. See, our African descendant people some of them do not discern people. One thing I'm very good at discerning people. When I see people who don't like certain things I do, and they tell me, why y'all talking about race, but they don't want to bring up race, and they liberal, they not all that liberal. I'm going to do a video about that, how to discern people who are white, racist, and they say they're your friend. Okay, because as an integrationist, I do that all the time, and they're like, "Why?" No, because when I start seeing things, what? I'm always have my eyes open. I have a dart. Okay, and okay, he led to this racial joke. What? He did what? Oh, I have black friends. I'm not the ignorant one of them. Okay, so get them out of my damn face. Yeah, a lot of people don't know the skirm. Out of skirm, like I said about Hillary Clinton. Well, I'm more liberal. I'm not all that conservative. There are cool conservative people, but I'm from the South. And this is a conservative state, Texas, and many of them hurt black people more than liberals. Let me honest with you, in here in Houston, many of the conservative people hurt minorities more than liberals. Maybe Detroit, which is liberal, or New York, but in Texas, remember, I'm living in the ghetto and my record is clean. Well, not all white liberals. I wouldn't say all white liberals. I wouldn't say all. No, we need to discern. Let me say this. We need to discern people who say they are a friend. Period. No matter what color they are, and particularly with white liberals. Okay? That's one thing that people, I discern it all the time. Someone said that the other side, I start to look at them, what list of they're doing right and what list that they're doing wrong. And many people in our community do not do that. I noticed that. And they're to go to a white person's defense all the time. And remember, I went to a predominantly white school, so before it became mostly Hispanic. So I know about racism. One thing, people in the hood who don't need the exposure do not know the secret aspect of racism. They only know what they saw on TV and slavery and what their grandparents taught them. But when they actually experience with people outside their own race, well, I don't see that happening. That black people should have their own political party. Let me tell you, I'm not a collective person, and if we have that, that means we gotta include them thugs who call themselves niggas. We gotta include those who are racist towards other races, trying to get us to have that. You know what I'm saying? They don't know how to act for exactly. And the hood people who grew up in the hood didn't have exposure to white people and Spanish and whatever. So when I had the exposure, that's how they shocked that I don't have that stereotypical behavior. Let me, I don't have that stereotypical behavior. And they shocked at the fact that I know the historical backup of it, and I know what people say outside their community. Yeah, okay, good.